She's got me on this quartz mat, and it's very warm.
Actually, there's all the crystals in that one.
Well, I'm only on half of it because half of it's sliding off the mat.
It's huge. Need a fatter table.
Oh, that's comforting. Thank you.
You're welcome.
My mother always called me a hothead, and I was literally having a hothead moment.
My head gets hot sometimes. Like when I get like in a little autistic meltdown thing, I get upset. I literally get heated. Like you can feel the heat come off my body.
Yep.
I'm like, you better just stay away from me. Just stay away, because I love you. Stay away from me because I love you, and I don't want to hurt you. Okay, scoot up towards me. Keep those titties in, girl. Keep those titties in. Hello, my lovelies.
Ooh.
We got the MILFs and the GILFs in today. Welcome. Making some milks and some GILFs. Welcome back, silly guy. Yeah, I did a microneedling on myself yesterday, and then I literally fell asleep, and a biocellulose collagen mask hooked to the jade machine last night. So
Oh, what is that? I want that.
honest, I'll send you a link. You can find them on my Amazon storefront. They're amazing. I love them.
You have an Amazon storefront?
Yeah.
What?
Since 2018.
What? No, I didn't know about this.
Yeah. Tomorrow we gotta add more.
I've known you for
stuff
years,
on
and
it.
I didn't know about this.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love.
Communication is key.
I know, it's on the links on everything.
And what about the wonderful creams? I'm almost out.
I'm ordering some tomorrow.
The
Tomorrow
oils.
is the administrative day, all day.
Okay, I love the cleansing oil. Fantastic. And then
And the polish.
yeah, I use that polish. I'm very
Love the
careful not to
polish.
let I don't try to use too much of that.
You gotta get
A
two of those
little
at a
bit
time
goes
because
a
those
long
go
way.
so fast. I just mix that one into my cleanser every day.
Oh, really?
I
Oh.
love it.
You can use it every
A little
day?
bit.
I was just keeping
Yeah,
it
I use
once
it.
every 3 days.
No, I mean, I mix it in, especially if you have drier skin. But I get the perioral dermatitis, which has like little dry spots. So, yeah, I just mix that into my cleanser. I use that every day and night. So we're ordering a bunch more tomorrow. So hopefully they'll be in 2 to 4 weeks.
In 2 to 4 weeks?
Yes.
Well, I'll be out by then, so perfect.
Perfect time.
Perfect.
And we're ordering a bunch this time. Ooh,
So
geez,
you've got-
Louise, there's a girl
I
in
know,
her
that's
shoulder.
me.
There's a girl
That's
in
me.
your shoulder. That's huge.
Pulling rolls of material out and
Yeah.
climbing up ladders.
I need to get on my vibration plate and the little plank, and I kind of shift back and forth, and that kind of helps with that. But you got to do it.
I
You
use
can't
the
just know
vibration
about it.
plates every day.
I love the vibration plate.
And I get on my beamer, which is PEMF mat. I do that every morning.
This is a PEMF mat too. It's infrared and PEMF. And you can get your
infrared.
own if you go to the My Favorite Things page of ellabardo.com. And you can get free shipping on there. Make sure you check out the free shipping code. I have these on all of my treatment beds, and I have one at home too.
Okay, so this is a PMF and red
And far
infrared.
infrared, and then it has all the chakra crystals in this one too.
Oh,
So it's
wow.
got-
No wonder it's so relaxing.
sucks the ick right out of you. It helps me a lot. Helps me to suck the ick out, so it's not just me doing it. You're making cards? That's cool. It's a big old gremlin.
Yeah.
So where are we supposed to get fabric now that Joanne Fabric's closing, Diana?
You can get it on fabriclust.com.
But you can't touch it. It's not the
I know.
same. You fly places to get your fabric, but I
Yeah.
mean for us regular people, because you gotta touch it.
Well, I'm starting my own fabric store. I was trying to get it going 4 years ago, but
There's a
I've
market
been so
for it
busy with
now.
other stuff. So now I guess we're gonna have people flocking to me. What are you saying about this fabric? And
I mean,
I'll
you
be
pretty much have a fabric store. Like you have
Well, I've got
you have more
5,000 square feet of material.
Yeah, you have more fabric than Michael's or Hobby Lobby.
Oh,
Like, who else would
yeah.
compare? Like, Griffin's is the only one that's up here. Remember, I've told you about that one before, but I haven't been in there.
Well, I don't.
But
I
it
don't
doesn't
have
look that big of a
upholstery.
suite.
I don't have upholstery. But that's I don't have silks, and I don't have wools. I have a lot of stretch. I
You
have
can't get 'em?
linen. I have some linen every now and then.
Everybody loves linen these days.
Oh my
Linen
gosh,
is hot.
linen is so good. I sleep in linen because it really helps.
It's like a high
frequencies
frequency.
are
Yeah.
awesome.
What are the other ones with high frequency? Wool. Hemp.
Hemp is very good, but not as high. It is good.
Silk. No,
silk,
I think silk's low.
Silk
isn't it?
is not that high.
I was surprised at that.
Mm-mm.
I remember being surprised at that because I
Right.
love some silk. What about? Is there anything that has like the texture, the feeling of silk that would be of a higher frequency when it comes to fabrics?
Not that I know of.
Sounds like a rabbit hole I'm about to go down.
Yeah, there's right now I'm making a dress in Italian wool, and it's a really nice worsted wool, very nice. It irons, and it's so soft, and it's a dress that'll be really great for warm weather and cold weather.
Now, which of the higher frequency fabrics have the most stretch to them? And like stretch and stretch back, not stretch and stretch out.
I would say wool. You can do wool jersey. Wool jersey knit is awesome. About 30 years ago, it's been more than that. 35 years ago, I bought in New York. I was at the manufacturer that made Donna Karan in New York, and we visited. And they were clearancing two different wool jerseys that she had. One was a charcoal gray, and the other one was a really beautiful brown. And I bought everything that they had left, about 300 yards each, and I got it a wonderful deal at $8 a yard. Back then, that was a great deal. And I honestly don't even remember what happened to it. I know we made a lot of garments out of it, but there was way too much of it. That's such a shame. Isn't it funny how you lose track of things?
I know. I was thinking about things that I misplaced the other day too.
How could I lose all of that material?
I get in purging moods though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, get rid of it, take it, get rid of it. And then, it'll be like 7 years after I gave it away. I'm like, oh, that thing would be useful again.
Yep.
Especially with old technology stuff. You know what I mean? And then I'm like, get this idea, and I'm like, oh, I can hook that to this. And then I'm like, where did that go? And I gave it away.
Exactly.
Because it was just taking up space.
Yeah, it's the thing. It's so hard to give things away because 2 weeks later, you're
right.
going to need it. And it's always, for me, it's always 2 weeks.
You know what? You know what else? Hoodie material.
Uh-huh.
I showed you those. Remember those rabbit hoodies that I had, and the material was just gross.
Oh yeah, but you need like a good velveteen fleece.
Because literally, it would you could wash it once, and it would just hair and fuzz would all stick to it. There's no getting it off. It was just a gross material. Upset me. And, getting stuff manufactured in America, it is the trend.
Well, it's pretty solid. Right now I'm looking to build my job description so I can get workers. I really just want excellent workers. And
quality over quantity.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We're doing so well now that the team is very small. I had 40, then it shrunk down to 13 for a long time, and then 11, and now I'm down to 6.
But everybody's really, really talented.
We get the same amount of work done.
That's fantastic.
I mean, come on. It takes us a little longer, but we're more efficient.
And less
these
stressful.
Are the smartest ones that also care the most.
Yeah, to
about
me it's
doing a
way
good
better. Like
job.
if one person can replace three, I'd rather pay what I'd pay three people to the one
Exactly.
person, and then we're all happy forever. You know.
Right.
Hello, Brian. How are you? Welcome to the chat. We're sculpting Miss Diana today,
Hi,
and
Ryan.
we're getting rid of a giant gremlin in her right shoulder. We haven't made our way to the left one yet.
I hope there's not a gremlin there.
Is this the one you like hold the fabric over your shoulder with?
Everything with it. My right arm.
Yeah, I literally just
It's
posted a
the
video.
I
of my...
tend to lean into. I try to pay attention that while I'm driving, that I'm not leaning onto the console on the right armrest. You know. I'm also trying really hard to put energy into conscientiously watching how my muscles respond to stress.
Yes, that's a lot.
I mean,
Behavior
it's work.
modification is everything.
This
It
is
is.
work.
It really is.
You have to
But
work
I thought the same thing. I'm like,
to be alert, to pay attention. What am I doing right now? Oh my gosh, I'm gritting my teeth again. And
yeah, I started to do one of the exercises I've been doing is like you take your tongue like this.
Oh, I can't see it. Let me see. Oh, that,
And
yes.
go around a
Yes.
circle with the shape of the muscle.
Right, I heard about that exercise.
And since I've been trying to, when I catch myself doing like tightening my jaw and stuff, since I've been doing that, I feel like I can really feel like the tightness in my tendons kind of loosening up. I can't feel them so much from the inside.
Oh, that hurts.
God bless you too, Mr. Russell. We're making the MILFs and GILFs all day. We even had a DILFin. Brought his MILFin. They had a little date. Then they went to go watch the Diddy trial at home and ordered DoorDash. Doesn't that sound like a lovely date? Have y'all been watching the Diddy trial? What? Like, it's kind of hard not to. Anybody else guess that Prince was going to come back to the grave and show up in court? I mean,
When was that, today?
It's very on brand for him.
I love Prince.
That was, I know, who doesn't love Prince? We're all in the purple right now. If you love Prince, put a heart in the chat. Heart, heart, heart. Did you know, like, the couple that come in today, the MILF knew, but the DILF did not know. So
I do not know what you're talking about.
About the Prince thing. He hadn't been keeping up to it.
I haven't.
You didn't know either? Oh my gosh. So on day 3, they found Prince's last recording before he died. And the whole recording was about like Diddy and his parties and times he had seen people like him like pay off people and exact dates and descriptions and da 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 da. So Prince literally came back from the grave and popped in as like the star witness. It was like the only witness of the day, like day 3 or 4. Thank you, Dia. Okay. See, I need new contacts. Disa. Tomorrow's a Costco run, so I'm finally getting new contacts.
I just got my whole year supply yesterday.
Yeah, that's what I need. Because I just got a little bit blinder. And if we're not wearing the right contacts, then that's how we make wrinkles. Because I'm trying to squint like this. And we don't want to make wrinkles. Because then it's more work for me to get rid of it. But I will. Hi, Harper. How are you? We've had a beautiful day this day. This day that is Wednesday, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's been a busy few weeks.
The weeks fly by so fast. Oh my gosh.
It's been so busy.
And I'm busy working on my business and working myself, and they're just flying by.
I know.
I'm putting an hour into improving my exercise routine and adding one new item every couple days, and making sure that
Gotta always be training
I
ourselves.
follow through with drinking my water and picking up
I've been bad about
my
water
whole
today,
food.
actually.
whole food supplements.
I'm starving. Can't wait to eat today. This is the time of day we just talk about food. All day. Oh, so would you like to do another microneedling since it's going to be rainy outside for the next? No, I just did one
Not
on me.
unless, yeah, not unless I have the, what do they call that?
The gel mask, the biocellulose mask.
No, something that removes the pain, that reduces the pain. What's that stuff called?
Oh, I have that.
Then I will.
Okay.
But without it, no.
Because it's gonna be rainy here for the next few days. Like that's, I mean, if you guys were on the live stream last night, that's why I did mine. Like it's literally gonna be rainy till Monday. So since there's not gonna be a lot of sun, that's a good opportunity to do a microneedling because summertime, if it's so bright, you could actually cause more damage. So mine actually doesn't look too bad. Like the only place it really bled yesterday was my nose. Surprisingly, I worked really, really hard. I mean, I was crying trying to get my right cheek, especially. You know, not that if it's bleeding, it's better, but sometimes I'm too much. But I was really trying to like get in there. I'm trying to shrink the pores on that side. Pores on my left side have been shrinking pretty good.
What's this numbing cream called? Something starts with an L.
Lidocaine?
Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we gotta where's my other phone? Because I did this yesterday.
That takes about 10 minutes, doesn't it?
I'd say like 20.
For the numbing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're probably right. How did Prince show up? What manifestation did he come in?
It was the last. It was the last.
It was a recording.
A last recording before he died.
Wow.
And he was like, "Hey, if I go missing, somebody needs to know this about Diddy." Like,
why did I not hear this?
I don't know, because I know a lot of my other friends who are like way bigger Prince fans than I was. Like, it was like y'all's time.
Yeah, that was my time. Shoot.
And I'm like, how do you not know this? Well, now you know. If you didn't know, now you know. Go.
Day 3?
3 or 4.
Okay.
It was right after Cassie.
Oh, yeah. So after Cassie finished her final testimony,
it was like the very next
after
day.
After the defense
finished her,
questioned her.
Yeah, it was like its own day. So probably day 4,
okay.
I think.
Wait, are we gonna wait for that to take effect?
We're not doing the microneedling right now. I'm pushing this into your skin. I'm just going to do like multiple layers. I'm going to do it like every 10 minutes because I feel like mine started to wear off.
Okay.
So 8:10, we got to dose her again. Okay?
Okay.
It is 8 o'clock right now on the dot. So let us know at 8:10 it's time to dose her again because you know how I get with my art pieces. Sometimes I get a roll with something and then I just lose track of time. That time blindness is real. For my neurodivergent people, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh my goodness.
Deanna was like, I remember one time she was like, "You're not autistic." I'm like, "Bitch, you're autistic." They just weren't diagnosing people back then.
Right.
Like, look, here's the list. Do you fit the list? Yes, she does. But the biggest thing through all of that is, like, the only thing that really helps is, like, behavior modification at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Well, cannabis helps me a lot. I love cannabis. I got actually a higher grades in school. I got a scholarship for steadily improving my GPA and attendance in school after starting to use cannabis.
Oh, wow.
It, like, slowed down my brain enough so it wasn't, like, tripping over itself. And I stopped having, like, blackouts from being, like, overwhelmed with people's energy.
So you're very sensitive to that.
Yeah, I would just start having blackouts, and they couldn't figure out why. Thought I was, like, diabetic or something, but they found out.
So how are you going to work this Mrs. Universe thing because, like, I have this, the skin over my eyes. Gotta work the neck.
You gotta start doing tulies.
There's so much.
You gotta start doing tulies while you
Well, and I've got to work on my arms because even though
we did your arms, like, what was it, like last week?
daily, but I still have, like, this,
yeah.
It's not sleek. And I'm doing my push-ups and I'm doing my arm lifts.
And stop doing crunches. I keep sending you stuff on Instagram.
I'm not doing crunches.
I keep sending you deep core workouts. Nobody does crunches anymore.
Oh.
Crunches are going to make that little bulge in your stomach.
I'm not crunching.
Okay.
I'm not doing, when you told me no sit-ups, I just stopped doing the sit-ups.
Okay, well, go look in your Instagram that I sent you. A bunch of deep core workouts.
Okay.
I love bridges on the vibration plate. Oh my gosh, that's so good.
So I also have a little machine that has wheels and has some elastic handles with elastic ropes. And I do I do this bridge and I put my feet on this machine. It has wheels, and I push.
Go in and out. Oh, that's a really good one.
And that's been really helping.
Those lower
I can
abs
feel.
are just tough.
I know we're gonna have that butt lift that I'm waiting for. It's not coming unless you bring it.
Snitch, snitch. We gotta get you on the schedule twice a week then.
Okay.
Like when I go hardcore on a boot camp on myself, I try to do 2-3 times a week, something like that.
But I'm gonna have to do
like I've been doing one on my face.
We're gonna have to work on toning the overall skin.
Yes, the skin is the biggest part. Because my arms are so strong, but also I have big boobs, so when I wear bras and stuff, I try to not wear them if I don't have to, but it cuts off the circulation and the lymph flow to my arms, so my arms will get bigger or they'll get like flappier, but it's toxins. I actually just posted a little video about that over on my Instagram from when I had one of my students get a bunch of toxins out of my arms. It's almost that time again today, so hopefully I get to see my assistant tomorrow and she can sculpt some of that out. I mean, I'll do it myself, but it's like, it's just easier, even if somebody's not that good at it, to just have them do it sometimes, We're doing amazing, Lieutenant Chocolate. I don't know what that says. So we're snatching up the neck today. Also had some beautiful results from a client after just 3 weeks. She had very deep wrinkles in her chest. I think I posted those results yesterday. It was after her 6th session. In just 3 weeks, no downtime. Don't have to hide from the sun with this one. But we do want to hide from the sun if we're doing the micro needling. That's why I was like, man, if this week is going to be ugly, we're going to make the most out of it and stab my face. Yes.
What about the lights that I have in my shop? I have a lot of light in my shop. LED lights. A lot.
Yeah, I mean, LED is still better.
Lot.
It's still better than those ones. What's the one
that
put
off
sunscreen?
Gas?
Yeah.
I have to have this stuff so that I don't feel any pain because I can't handle the microneedling.
The microneedling is intense.
I will scream.
They just watched me cry and bleed yesterday.
It wasn't.
Like, it's worth it, or I wouldn't do it. Like, I don't even do chemical peels here. I will at times make like custom Ayurvedic masks with a higher pH or lower pH. So it's like a similar pH to a chemical peel. But it's still a lot more targeted as to like where it sucks the ick from, like where it gets it out of.
I'm not denying it. Ella's very strong.
Yeah, strong. Like if I lift too much with the arms, they just get like bad. Oh, the arms are looking good in this though. Hello. We did do a little lifting this weekend. And I've been doing some planking and push-up position on the vibration plate.
Mm-hmm.
So that really helps to shake the ick out. You know what I mean? Where lifting can sometimes like the lactic acids kind of get stuck in there and then they're not like moving. You gotta do like, you gotta do a shake it out. And is it weird that it's actually easier for me to do a plank on the vibration plate than it is for me to do it on like solid ground? I'm actually
Well,
like a
I
shaky
feel like
person.
you're actually distracted because at the same time you're balancing.
Yeah.
And then you have all of this other sensations. They're distracting you from the pain riveting your abs and your butt and your back.
Yeah, and I was doing like the plank froggies. And when I got my aerial silks back up this weekend,
Oh, wow.
We washed them.
That's hard.
Mr. Andrew
I felt very
did them.
unnatural. I don't feel...
You looked really good. We got really good pictures of you in that. You look like a ballerina.
Yeah, I guess. I just feel like with two professional dancers in my family, I felt awkward. It's like, well, if I can't match them, I'm not doing it.
Okay, well, yeah. One of her daughters is in Cirque du Soleil. Why are you trying to compare? I was just saying that in my live stream.
I'm not trying to compare. It just feels so insignificant. Look. Like, I can sew, and design better than anybody that I'm positive.
Right.
To keep up with her brains. But,
sometimes you just do it for fun and stretching.
Okay, but...
That's what I was doing. I was like, look, I'm not trying to just go in Cirque du Soleil. I'm just having a good time. Spinning is really good for the neurodivergent people. I love silks because it's like strength, it's like cardio, and it's so good for your mobility because it stretches certain things out with like gravity and like how you can twist and kind of throw your weight a lot like judo. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So...
Sure.
It's 8:08. We're going to add it again. My strategy with this is
we're gonna work on this side, right?
Well, this side needed more. Do you want them to
Did
be
it really?
even? There's literally a gremlin the size of my fist in that shoulder. So do you want them to be even, or do you want me to work out on them on the same amount of time?
Okay, fine.
Okay, that's a very common thing people get confused with about this. Is those like, well, are you going to do the other side the same amount? Well, everybody comes in here a little bit lopsided, and sometimes it's not just right side, left side. Sometimes the right eye is more lopsided, and the left side of the left quadrant of the face is more lopsided. So at the end of the day, no matter what we're doing, we're always going to be focusing on bringing about symmetry and balance.
Okay.
So that means that we are often going to be working more on one part of the face or the neck or the décolletage than others. Because they're not all even. But we want to get you even as possible. So yeah, I'm like, if I apply this every 8 minutes, then that should give us a good amount of time to stab her in the face.
I can't do that without it. I could, but I can't do it live because people will call the police. They'll be like,
Don't call the
there's someone being murdered!
These balls are thick. Yeah, I got a little scabbing on my nose.
But the result was amazing.
It was really worth it, yeah. Like, see a little scabbing on my nose, that's about it. It is a little bit drier. But like I said, I fell asleep in that biocellulose mask for like an hour probably at least. And that really solved a lot of problems. Okay, so I'm going to go grab my magic wands. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Tell them a story.
Oh my gosh, what?
Tell them a story.
A story. I know nursery rhymes. Anybody know any nursery rhymes? Well, I tell you, I had all these children, and I can't believe how many nursery rhymes I know.
I just watched a thing on TikTok, so you know it's true. About how there was like this London bridges falling down was really about like they were like doing these type of like sacrifices and like burying the bones in the wall, and then somebody over here who was like some kind of mason thing or whatever bought the wall piece by piece and had it transported to the United States. And I was kind of like watching it like as I was falling asleep, so I don't remember the rest of it, but it was pretty spooky. It's my magic wands are here. You're right. Guac. Alright, so now we're going to put it on the blue frequency. Because she's got a gremlin in her back, so that probably hurts. Jeez. Okay. It's a large gremlin. This was not here last week. Oh my gosh, I'm about to get yelled at by Jenny, I already know.
Why?
Not
Is
that
Jenny.
Jenny.
Is Jenny here?
No. Other Jenny, massage Jenny. Because I haven't been to see her since like probably February, and it's almost June. And tomorrow I'm gonna make an appointment with her. But I have been getting some sculpting and stuff. Jeez, it's like the blood gets stuck and it's not good. We do not offer any kind of foods here or medications. Besides maybe a little bit of lidocaine, 5%.
Yeah.
It's not all. But if you want to come medicated, you know, do you, boo. Do you. Just not any crazy kind of medications. Because when I had a spa in Miami, oh my gosh, I'll never ever... That's what I get for being open on Sunday. I'd have to tell people, like, because people, like, they party. So I have people show up, their pupils are big as satellites. They're crying about their boyfriend that just left them, or boyfriend found another boyfriend. I don't, you know. And I made a lot of friends with people who own the IV hydration clinics, because if somebody's that dehydrated on God knows what, I can't work on them. You have to be hydrated. We use electricity here.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like a Sunday, you know, it was an ongoing policy that I had to implement after being in Miami. It's like, look, if you come, like, you know, you're getting charged for your full appointment. And if you start crying about your boyfriend, then I'm charging you double. And you're not getting your appointment. Just taking my time. Oh, thank you, Alan. You're so sweet. I'm
Alan's back?
Welcome
Alan
back,
from
Mr.
England?
Alan.
Is this Alan from England?
Is it Alan from England? Trying to kill a gremlin in the side of her.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you don't kill the gremlins that are in, like, your neck, it's going to start pulling your neck back and back like this, and then you're not going to be able to move it. Then you're going to be walking around like Quasimodo, and that does affect the fascia in your face.
Yeah, I understand. Ugh, sir.
You got it. If that platisma, say it with me. Platisma is tight, it's going to pull your whole face down with tension.
Platisma.
You just stole a toilet from Home Depot for crack money.
What?
Well, you know, I guess your phone's still on, so... Do you live in California? That sounds like a very California thing. They don't play that here in Indiana, which is nice. Diana has a second home in California.
Yeah, I don't know. In Koreatown.
In Koreatown. We love the Koreans.
Oh, yeah.
The Koreans don't
Korean
play, so
spas.
is that pretty safe in Koreatown?
Oh, yeah.
Relatively, yeah. Koreans don't play. I've got a black belt in Taekwondo. They really don't play.
No.
The small ones will be like, whoop whap.
We're really close to, like, there's a spa sauna on every corner in Koreatown. And
I love that.
Some of them are 24 hours. And you can actually go there, like the Wii Spa, and you can go with your friends, male, females, and then you can go and change, and you can wear shorts and things, and everybody can get together on the main floor, and there's great food there, and
so they have that
beds.
in Chicago.
They have
King
beds
Spa.
yeah.
My other friend Jenny, Massage Jenny, which I always think you've met. You must have met in another life, because I'm always like, Jenny, other Jenny.
You know her.
I know so many Jennies.
She's like, no.
Yeah, no. So she's been to the King Spa, and she's like the best massage therapist I've ever had in my life.
Oh, okay.
So she recommends it too. It's King Spa, and they have like the 24-hour food.
Mhm.
You get massages 24 hours. They've got like
and body scrubbing,
and you can like
and the
they
hot
can
sauna,
hit you with the
ice water,
leaves and
ice water jacuzzis.
oh, the Turkish bathhouse in Miami just reopened. It's been closed since COVID, and it was like a whole thing. Like, I mean, there's picket signs. You know, I'm not a protester, but I was yeah. Well, like we went in let's see, it had to be like October of 2020. And then they ended up shutting them down. And then they just recently opened them back up. One of my friends took his dad there. And I'm like, what? I love the Turkish bathhouse in Miami. If you haven't been, you gotta go. And we gotta go to King Spa. I've had friends who've been telling me that place for years. And you know it's good when all your Asian friends recommend it
Right,
too. You know what I
exactly.
mean? From different types. I got
Yeah, because
Vietnamese friends who've recommended
you
it,
have-
Korean, Chinese.
You have a scale to measure by because
You do,
have
yeah.
so many, so much experience. You know they've been to many spas since they were little. And in Korea, the entire family goes in the spa together.
See, the
And
family that spas
little
together
children,
stay together.
the little children are there, and they see everybody with no clothes on, and it's just like, that's what they do.
Oh my gosh, one of my clients, she brings her daughter in once a week to get fluxed, and her daughter is like, she just turned 1. And I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. She loves the spa. She sits in the massage chair. Just today she came. And she's like, Mama, like she's like talking, started making noises. And I'm like, oh, she wants you to turn the massage chair on like that. She's expecting her spa day too. It's not just for mom. I love it. It's so sweet. Today she was dancing like a little parrot. I was like, dude, I'm telling you, she's going to be a little gymnast or a dancer since I first met her. She's so cute. She already got a little stage present right from not a crib, car seat. So Diane's Fabrics.
No, it's called Fabric Lust.
Fabric Lust. Ooh. I was literally thinking, I was telling my mom about that. I was like, you know what? Like, who else has it? Like Michaels or whatever. I was like, my friend Diana has more. I was like, I bet you have more than the Griffins. The Griffins, that space doesn't look like it could be more than like 3,000 square feet. I want to go in there. I gotta go. I'm gonna drop in tomorrow. Take a little peekaboo for you.
Mm-hmm. Well, there used to be a store here in Indianapolis, and it was around for almost 60 years. Almost 60 years, and it was called Peels. Peal.
That's my mom. She remembers it.
And
where was it?
Yes, it was on Raymond,
in the
near
hood.
Garfield Park.
Oh, Garfield Park's pretty.
Mm-hmm. Across the street. And okay, one moment. Woo. Woo.
The cream kick in yet?
No. What should I be feeling? I just feel the muscles twinging.
Well, this one is too deep to like help with the lidocaine. The lidocaine helps more with like the micro needling because
Still
it's like
feel my
surface.
lips.
That was a third coat. That was the third dose. I think it takes like 30 minutes to kick in. But that's why after doing myself yesterday, I was like, I'm gonna do this like while we're doing this part, like every 8 to 10 minutes.
Great, thank you. So, now, Peels was all theater. It had everything theatrical and trims, feathers, sparkly materials, stretchy materials. And Mrs. Peels, when she died, her sister took over. And her sister was not, I don't know why she took it over.
It wasn't her vibe.
It was not her energy, and she was a grumpy lady. Fairly old, and she had signs hanging everywhere, do not touch the fabric. And
how are you gonna go to a fabric store and not touch the fabric?
Yeah. And but she let my children in because my children kept their hands in their pockets. I said,
did she let you touch the fabric, or you said that you could just feel what it felt like?
She knew. And then when you would request a sample material, she'd give you like 1/4 of an inch.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Was she an accountant? What was her main job? She was like, sounds like an accountant, not an artist. Now
you'd have to buy it. You'd have to buy it by quarter yards
mm-hmm.
in order to
get a sample.
But otherwise, she just give you a tiny sliver. You go to LA and they just chop off a huge piece for you.
Like you
Well,
could
they
make
do.
you could
They do
make a
for
little
me anyway, because
shirt.
they know I buy a lot. I'm not a stingy, you know. If I ask for the swatches, because I'm probably going to buy 50 yards, but they're a lot more generous in LA.
You bet it's also probably they know you. You know what I mean?
And
Like,
they
sure,
know me.
Diana, whatever you
Yeah.
want.
Oh, everybody knows me there. I'm known by first name and a hug. Everybody.
I know, with LA,
So
it's scary.
hilarious.
Like, she kind of talks me into wanting to go visit, but I really just feel like it's gonna, as soon as waiting for me to go there one more time, then it's gonna fall into the ocean. I'm gonna be like,
Oh.
I knew it. Sorry, California.
There's a woman that predicted, she's been predicting very accurately. I think I don't know if she's Turkish, but.
Is she still alive?
Yeah, she's
Okay.
young. She's been predicting things since she was 8. Oh!
Jeez.
Why?
I was just thinking the same thing. You were reading my mind. I'm like, what the heck? Okay, so what has she been predicting?
Okay, she's been very accurate her entire life. And this one that's coming up is, she's saying in July or August of 2025, there's going to be earthquake and that'll create a tsunami.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like 1,000-foot tsunami, isn't
and they're
it?
saying that they've never really counted all of the volcanoes or the fault lines that are in the ocean. So, volcanoes. So if volcanoes erupt, there's, I don't know if it's called an eye. Is that what they said?
The Pacific Rim.
The rim.
Yeah.
So
it's like a whole like it does look like an eye of like volcanoes.
So they're saying it could, if there was one and it created a chain reaction, it could create a tsunami all the way around, and it includes California and Mexico, all around that whole area, and up at Alaska and all the way around Japan and
yeah, that's why I'm not going over there.
The Philippines would be decimated. There's 22,000 islands.
Oh, 22,000 or 100?
Yeah, 22,000 islands.
22,000 islands in the
Philippines. Would you guys check that on me? Somebody told me. My Filipino friend. I might have it wrong. Maybe it's 12,000. But it was.
How many islands are in the Philippines?
How many islands make up the Philippines? Inhabited and not inhabited.
And like, how big does it have to be an island? Like, how big does it have to be to count as an island?
I suppose it just needs to pop up and have a tree on it. I don't know.
Because like, there could be an island in the middle of a creek. You know what I mean? Like.
Oh, well, maybe. Anybody have the answer yet? I was stunned when he told me, so maybe I just gotten softened to that whole.
22,000. That's a lot.
I know.
So we can all get our own island in the Philippines, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Kayla. We're doing a little non-invasive face sculpting today. I'm Miss Diana.
Non-invasive.
Then we're gonna be stabbing her in the face with some microneedling.
You're invading my calm and serenity and my lack of no pain. My lack of pain feeling.
What's that?
Well, you know, before I got here, I had no pain in my face, and now I do.
Oh. Well, we're just getting started.
We're just getting started, baby.
Bye-bye.
So, yeah, these bags on my eyes are new. I can't remember when the last time I ever had them before, and you might as well have groceries in them. They're so full.
It's not a tattoo, but we're about to use some microneedling. So there's kind of, it's like a very shallow, and we're not, doesn't have ink in it.
Well, it still hurts, so.
Well, you're complaining, so what do you want? Do you want it to feel good, or do you
No,
want it
I'm
pretty?
saying that the Lanacade hasn't really kicked in yet. So.
Well, it doesn't work so well on this because this is deep.
So
So we should be ready. Putting one more coat
Okay.
on. Well, it's not medical grade lidocaine. It's like butt cream lidocaine. It's like for tattooing your face lidocaine. I'm not a doctor. We can't do doctor things here.
If it hurts so bad, we have to stop.
Okay.
So I don't want to scare anybody.
Oh wait, somebody knew about the islands. Come back.
Yes.
7,000 inhabited islands and 2,000 inhabited. Or 7,000
Really?
islands, 2,000. Thank you,
9,000?
Alan. Alan for the win.
9,000 islands?
Yes.
Then it must have been 12 that he told me. Because he's Filipino, so he came here when he was 13.
But I feel like with all the they have like over there they have like different islands popping up all the time. Like same thing with Fiji. Doesn't Fiji have like a ton of islands?
Oh.
Nice to meet you, Bree Bree.
I couldn't find Fiji on a map.
Hi, Bradley. I don't know. It's just somewhere over there. That's all I know. Somewhere over there by the Philippines and Hawaii and all of that. I haven't made it to that part of the planet yet. I'm waiting for after the volcanoes. Well, Guac, maybe you should open your eyes. You have 2 eyes and 1 mouth and 10 fingers, and you've been running those fingers a lot. I know, doesn't she have like the perfect shaped nose? I love it.
Who, me?
You. They can see it's like they can see it perfectly on the background of like the black background from the towel warmer. Literally all the girls I've had in today for face or body have had the cutest nose. Natural noses, little button nose. So cute.
I don't have a button nose. But...
Okay, well yeah, you do from the side. From this profile.
Okay.
Looks like it. You're welcome. We do noses too. That's part of the thing. That's why my noses was Oh, you thought she was a mannequin? Everybody always thinks that. No, she's talking, Lilith. Thank you, Alan. You're so sweet. Yeah, we gotta get that spot from the glasses. So right now we are getting rid of, like, when you wear glasses or sunglasses for a long period of time, it'll get this little ridge, especially if they're heavier. Maybe they're new glasses, so they're like too tight. You gotta get worn into them. And it will leave this little ridge either on the top of your nose if they sit there, or in the side of the nose if they press into your face. So me personally, I try not to wear the ones that have like the little nose beads, because that's 2 things to get rid of instead of 1. And you got to try not to fall asleep in your glasses. So yep. I am not always the greatest at that.
I have never fallen asleep with my glasses on.
Really?
Never.
Oh yeah, I did that, not this last time I did a microneedling yesterday, but the time before, and I woke up with like a huge ridge in my nose. It was horrible. Horrible. So we were scraping the rest of that up. And then I think it's time for a little stabby stab stab. What do you think?
Well, don't start on the forehead.
Okay, we won't start on the forehead. So we gotta get out some gloves, of course.
Is there a test area? Like the least sensitive?
For me, like the cheeks don't hurt so much.
I think the cheek.
But it just depends on the person of what's sensitive and what's not.
I'm always sensitive.
Okay, so we're gonna start. We're gonna need to get out 2 different pairs of gloves because we're gonna do the treatment with one, and then we gotta double wrap the little stabby stab, and then we gotta wash her face with the other ones. blood off. Oh yeah, and then we gotta put new lotion on. So 3 sets of gloves for this. 1, 2, 3. We got dirty gloves to the left. We got the clean gloves to the right. And now we gotta get our little stabby stab stab. That's its official name, the stabby stab. So here's a little Dr. Pen. It's just like I was using yesterday.
I feel my fingers.
Yeah, it's only at 5%, so
Well, then it's not going to help that much.
it does help.
Okay, everybody, I'm going to go through this. And if I'm writhing in pain and I let out some little sounds, it's all for the best. I am taking this pain willingly.
I cried and bled a little bit yesterday too, but that's why I was like, okay, let's maybe put this on, and we gotta try to do it quick before it really wears off. But hopefully we've layered the lidocaine enough to where they'll build up off of each other. I know when I have my
Can they see my hands like making all
yes,
these
they
gestures?
can. Yay, Starlight's here. We needed you. The chat has been wild. Can't even respond to the craziness in here. Crazy. It's okay. We like it for crazy. Make sure you subscribe. Join the Ella Bardo Besties Club where we're crazy together. So whenever you're doing microneedling, you always need to make sure that your provider is getting out a new tip every time. This is also why the derma rollers are gross.
The what?
So another type of microneedling that people will use is called derma rolling, and it's on a roller, and it's not sanitary.
Oh,
It rolls back and forth.
I bought one, and then I heard that it was like not sanitary, and so I've never used it.
And they're like, yeah, you can keep reusing it. That's disgusting. Don't ever do that.
Mm.
Don't ever reuse anything that has had
Plus,
blood on it. This is like the only thing. Okay, so we get it on a level 1 here. And we're doing it very shallow, so we're going to start with a 0.5. Just your little cheeks. How's that feel?
It's okay.
Yeah, lidocaine is good for like the surface stuff, but you're not really going to feel much of a difference when you use it for the sculpting. Because we're breaking up that deep scar tissue. So we're going to go real gentle with the first pass.
Because it does, I feel it very strongly, but...
The other thing about derma rollers is they go in at an angle. With the derma pen, it's going straight in and straight out. So it's more of perforating the skin, where the other one can be causing more damage beneath the surface and leave you open to like more risk of infection. So we don't want that. We like to be extra clean. And this still is usually not going to cause more than some like pinprick bleeding. Like a lot of times acne facials, if it's an extreme acne facial, we're still going to see more blood just popping zits from this. In a medical office, they're going to go a lot deeper, and it's going to look a lot more gross. But here, we're going to put a little microcurrent on afterwards. It's going to feel just like a little sunburn. Relax, relax. So this is usually a treatment that we do more in like the fall and the winter when you're not going to be out in the sun a lot, but like this week is going to be rainy and cold all week, so it was a great opportunity for people in Indiana to make the most of it and do a little microneedling. Now, anywhere there are like fine lines, if there's like an acne spot, those areas are probably going to be a little more sensitive because that is a problem you're addressing. I always like to get up in that hairline and that little widow's peak. We get a lot of stress around those temples, and it'll block blood flow there, and then people start to get thinning hair. But honestly, I think that area hurts more than anything else.
Oh, wow. How about just a 5-second break? Okay.
All right, ready for the forehead?
No.
No?
Go ahead.
That's really quick.
This This would be good torture to make people confess.
I wish I had something I wanted you to confess to.
I've got nothing to confess.
Exactly. This is a pretty open book.
I feel like this would be the torture they use in Alcatraz or something. They closed that down. Oh my God, what? Oh, I thought the power went out.
No, it's this light. It gets
No,
haunted. This happened last time. The light went out. I literally had to go get the cord before your last appointment on Friday.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Get your energy.
Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh my goodness.
Almost done.
Yep. Oh. Oh, baby, make it hurt so good. I'm going to look great. I'm going to look so beautiful. I am gorgeous.
You are gorgeous.
I am gorgeous. Yes. I am gorgeous. My skin is thanking me for this.
It is. That was me yesterday. I'm like, it has to be
nothing
done.
Suffered, nothing earned.
You really didn't bleed that much this time.
You didn't really bleed that much this time.
On the nose, that's what I did. A little bit on the chin. All right, can we go back around the mouth? We got the hard part over with. It's up to you.
Okay, go.
Let's get those lines. And we're going to go over the lips, too, okay? Will you come back on? Susie, stop playing with the lights.
Susie, stop it.
I really need lights for this, Susie.
Ooh. Susie doesn't want to see me be tortured.
She's right. As soon as you said that, the light came back on. Susie doesn't like me. Susie! Stop! Susie's the spa ghost, if you didn't know.
Hey, Susie.
Could you?
The Lanacane is wearing off. You need to let her get this done.
We're almost done, Susie. Stop being like that.
Okay, we have some light. Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it. I changed my mind about these lights. They're not my favorite ones anymore.
I didn't get Lanacane in my lips all the way. Oh, deep.
I'm just gonna go around that top lip.
Yeah. I just thought my husband should be paying for this.
Everybody's husband should pay for this. Okay, we're gonna get the tip.
The rosy part of my nose.
Just the tip.
The little Rudolph.
Just the tip.
Yeah, I needed it though because I was collecting a little bit of like bumps there.
Yeah, especially that right across. I think it was those new glasses.
Right here?
It looks like it's like just sitting on the bridge of your nose. Yeah, and you don't have really new stuff on the sides. Welcome to the rave. The spa ghost keeps breaking this one. Susie. Ask Susie why she keeps messing with the light. She doesn't like to see me torture Diana, unfortunately. So
Susie likes me.
She keeps messing with it. She messed up the light last time, right before you.
Now, what is this part?
Now, this is sesame oil. So we love this. It has a lot of good fatty acids in it. Yeah, Caleb, you have to talk nice to Susie. She's like, you know, kind of like Annabelle. She's much older than this. She's actually like an elemental. I don't know exactly what that means, but I've been told multiple times by different psychics who did not know anything about this. Like, oh, did you not have Ella? First, I thought her name was Susan. Susie, we're talking about you. See, Susie's on one. All right, so now we're taking this One-time use. Even if you buy one of these yourself, don't use it. Even if it's your own blood, that's gross. We throw it away every time. They're double bagging this, and then we're sending it to where the blood stuff goes. Okay, so now,
what's next?
we're gonna cook your face. And I'm gonna turn the seizure lights off.
I think
Susie does not like this
I
light.
love disco lights. I feel like I'm at a club.
I know. I think I need something with like higher voltage or something. I love these lights, but then
My lips feel good.
They look full.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we definitely want to cover over that nose. Can you breathe?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This one's extra. Just like you. Just like our MILFs and our gifts all day long. Okay, bye light. If anybody has a recommendation for a good ring light, the ones that I have formally recommended, I no longer recommend. So I had like 3 of them, brand new ones. The power source go out on them. So thumbs down. And the brand new, the one is just new. So I'm going to send that one back, I guess. But I think I have days to do it. Tomorrow will be that day. So yeah, if you guys have a favorite, this one was like just so easy and compact. You can like, it can go tall, it can go high. This power source is not sourcing right now. Or it could be Susie, because they don't break at my house. So, and we have no ring lights, guys. I have little ones I can look at you in, but not like this level of ring light. So.
Peace at last.
All right, guys, it's been fun. I love you so much. We're going to have a little girl talk, a little private girl talk. So sorry you're not invited. But you know I love you very much, and we'll have some more girl talk like Friday. Friday we'll be here with Miss Dawn. And, you know, I'll probably do something to myself tomorrow because it was like an unofficial like day off, which means I'll still be working, but just from the computer, not on clients. And I'll make myself cute again, right? You gotta do another microcurrent on myself since we did the microneedling yesterday. So that'll either be later tonight at my house, maybe, or tomorrow, or both. Tomorrow I'm definitely gonna flux myself for sure. So I don't always feel like talking when I do that though. So the best thing to do is make sure that you are subscribed and you turn on all of your notifications. You gotta hit notifications and then click all. And then you'll know when we're hanging out again in the Ella Bardo Besties Club. Then you will be at Ella Bardo Bestie because it'll let you know. And then you can come troll with us. You can come learn with us. You can come grow with us. You can come glow with us. You can do all of those things. Okay? Love you, love you, love you. Bye.